All right, last week we talked about strength training with our 5-minute fitness coach, Dana Brown, and how everyone should be doing it.
And today we're going to dig into that a little bit more. How much weight should you be lifting to see the benefits? That's the magic question, Dana.
Yes, it's so confusing, right? So it's pretty basic. There's 3 types of strength training. There's endurance training, which would be like your HIIT class. That's usually where people start using lighter weights, right? So you're doing intervals of cardio and lighter weights, like doing like boxing moves
Like
or
jumping jacks with like 2-pound weights or something.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And you're doing a lot of repetitions. So that's your endurance training, and that's going to make your muscles be able to endure more, but it's not going to get them a lot stronger or bigger. Okay, so to make them bigger, you have to do strength training with heavy, heavy, heavy weight. And time under tension is the thing to remember. So super slow.
Super slow.
And only like 3 to 5 repetitions of really heavy weight.
Well, okay, let's say you are 100 pounds. You weigh 100 pounds. Well, how much weight should you be lifting?
It's hard to say. That's where you have to work with a trainer to figure out what your exact weight is, because it's not going to be a one-size-fits-all based on weight or anything like that.
Is it more ability?
It's ability and your history. Some people just have more muscular endurance. Let's say they were an athlete for many years and they built that foundation. So they'll start somewhere higher. But really, it's all trial and error to figure out where you max out. So let's say by the 5th repetition, it should be really challenging for you to do that rep. And so that's your major muscle groups, your squats, your deadlifts, your rows, biceps, chest, that kind of thing.
My trainer is like, you go to fatigue. Is that a good?
Well, how many repetitions are you doing?
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
like
that's
3
like the
sets
basic...
of 12 each. And then she's like, how many more could you have done? And if I say 2 to 3 to 4, then she increases the weight.
Right.
And then if she says, and then if I say I couldn't do any more, then she's like, we're either good or we need to go down. We need to go down a little bit.
Yes.
Actually, that was going to be my question next, is how do you know when you should start to increase the weight?
So here's the other thing. Now, if you're looking to grow your muscle, you can have strong muscles that aren't very big, but if you want to grow them, now you have to do even heavier weight and literally 3 repetitions, and you only do that once a week.
Once a week?
Once a week. So let's say you go to the gym 3 times a week. The first day you'll do upper body. And then you skip a day, and then you'll do your lower body.
And you only need a day of recovery? Or
at least 1 day of recovery in between to give your muscles time to mend. Because even if you're focusing on the different muscle groups, now we're talking about those days that you're trying to build the size of your muscle. That's a lot different from days where you just want to get a nice full body workout and work all of your muscles. That's your endurance training, your HIIT training. So it's really individualized. But for the average person just starting out, just body weight is strength training.
Body weight is
body weight
strength training.
Yes.
And you want to work on your
form
form too.
Form is everything, and breath work. You wouldn't think so, but using that breath work helps you to get stronger. My core is pretty strong just because I breathe so deeply when I'm teaching all day long. I'm teaching people how to do it, so I do it, and I know it's from the breath work.
Wow.
Where does protein fit into all of this?
Oh yeah, that too. So many aspects to this. Yes, excellent question. So
thank you, Becky.
Yeah, right? It's huge. You have to get your protein, yes. And ideally, it's animal-based proteins, but a lot of people prefer more plant-based proteins. So I was thinking next week we'll do a good plant-based protein recipe.
Ooh.
That would be wonderful, because I'm trying to figure out more to incorporate that into my diet.
Yeah. Every meal should have at least 30 grams of protein when you're trying to build strength, build muscle.
Okay, do you do the protein before the workout, or do you do the protein after the workout, or do you do both?
Both.
You do both.
Beggars can't be choosers. We'll take it whenever you can get it, because it is a lot of protein. When you are trying to build the size of your muscles, you have to really dedicate a lot of time to making sure you're eating enough throughout the day. So yeah, before and after.
Really quick, back to, so you were saying if you're going to the gym 3 days a week, you do upper body, day of rest, lower body, what day of rest again, and what would the 3rd day be?
The 3rd day would be your core-based workout, where it's a full body endurance workout.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're still getting that lean muscle building happening on those other days.
And that day of rest is ensuring that you won't be fatigued if you do go back into the weightlifting.
Exactly.
Got
And
it.
on those days, you can do really good movement like Pilates and yoga, stretching to release your fascia and help to speed along the process of repair.
Right.
True or false? If you don't eat protein after a strength training workout, it's for naught.
True.
That is.
You've got to eat your protein. You're still getting the benefits. Exercise is so beneficial for so many
Right.
reasons.
Right,
You're
but
getting
to
that
really-
the muscles, but there's also all that behind the scenes stuff for your bones and your nervous system and your brain, which is all good. But if you're trying to build muscle, you need a lot of protein.
Need a lot of protein, and it can come in any different. It can come in several different forms. That
So many
protein.
different forms, yes.
Okay.
The more wholesome, the better.
Right,
So
right.
we have a lot of processed protein packaged things out there. But if you're going to do a plant-based protein, soy is good. Chickpeas are really good.
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, quinoa. Make yourself some hummus and just dip your veggies. There you go.
Isn't that incredible?
Ooh.
Yeah.
right.
Last, where'd you get the outfit? Because it's just
I
absolutely.
know.
Oh, do you
it's
love
so
it? Do you know
cute.
my daughter got me this?
It's
Really?
Yes, for
phenomenal.
my birthday last year.
Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
Yeah, so
I
I don't know
love
where
it.
she got it, but
All
I
right.
love it.
Well,
Thank you.
find
The
out,
matching
because-
tops and
matching
bottoms,
sets.
they're coming back.
I'm sure
That's
we're
what
gonna
the
have
kids are
viewers
doing now,
writing in.
so.
Where did you get that?
All right, and this is how you can get in touch with Dana. info@harmonyworkout.com. You can find her on Instagram, Harmony Workout, and BeMindBodyFitness.com.
Thanks, Dana.
We'll see you next
Yes.
week, Dana. Thanks, guys.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to a protein recipe.
me too. I know.
Quinoa based, maybe?
Oh, that would
That
be
sounds
fun.
good. Got to get creative. All right, have a great day and bundle up. Stay warm.